This is Mount Baldy summit. No view right now, unfortunately, because of the cloud. But that was a good climb. I think like 200 vertical meters or something from the bottom. Steep pitches like 35%, maybe a little bit more at some points. It's been good. G'day and welcome to Running Australia. I'm Rob Malicki and this is episode 23 in Atherton, not far from Cairns in the hinterland, an amazing part of Australia. And today we're going to go and run a route which is called Mount Baldy. Now there's tons of KOMs up here, course records. There are tons of different ways to get onto Mount Baldy and off Mount Baldy. So I'm actually starting from the Big 4 caravan park. I'm going to head straight up here to enjoy about 8 or 9 Ks of perfect hinterland trail. Beautiful day. Let's go running. Not sure if you can hear all of those cockatoos in the background. It's kind of noisy. Hey, is this your first time here on Running Australia? Please click the subscribe button. It's funny actually, because if you saw episode 22, which I filmed just yesterday, like that run really smashed my legs. Lots of big ups and big downs. Funnily enough, like my legs have recovered really well, but my feet, the muscles under my feet are super sore this morning. I've been rolling them with one of those spiky massage balls, trying to like loosen them up, but no luck. I think what a lot of intro runners don't realise is just how much tension goes into your feet when you run, particularly run trail. And once those muscles like seize up, it like loads up your ankles, which loads up your calves, which loads up your knees, which loads up your hips, and then so you got to look after your feet. Just massage them out, look after them. Good shoes, obviously. Otherwise, it's got no chance. Oh, straight up. Brutal. In fact, there's 2 Ks straight up from here. I will not be setting any land speed records. Those KOMs I took on yesterday really blew me up. Got way too much lactic. So it's a good recovery run, albeit with 400 vertical meters, over 9 Ks. Good chances to focus on technique. Mount Baldy summit, we're going that way. Yabby and the car park. .6 straight up. Shooting range. Let's not go in there. That's a steep bit of road. Now, because I'm not in a rush today, I'm just going to focus on technique, keeping my breathing under control, not going too deep with the lactic, and like high cadence but a very small step. Going up this super steep stuff. Obviously when you're trying to set good times, you're really pushing hard off with each step and trying to get up as much as possible with each step. There I'm not. All I'm trying to do is keep my pace up. Keep the oxygen going through the legs, which is a bit ridiculous, you know. 3 or 4 steps, each one where I'd normally have 1, but helps flush that lactic acid away. Oh, it's beautiful. Another flat section. Let's sneak a drink. Still a long way left to go. 900. It means about 700 left to go. Looks from that cloud like we might have a bit of fog on the summit. See, now I'm gonna walk a section. You can see how much faster you can go just by walking. Oh, but that's actually the danger, is to walk stairs like you normally would, and straight away I can feel my lactic is up and over. That's a mistake to stop running, that is. Momentum is everything. Once you stop, it's very hard to get it back. Here we go. Thankfully, a little flat section here just to help me get my pace back on. It's all about momentum, isn't it? Momentum in your cadence, momentum in your stride, momentum in an individual run, and momentum in your weekly training or in your training block. Lose momentum, and it's tough. All right, this is Mount Baldy summit. No view right now, unfortunately, because of the cloud. But that was a good climb. I think like 200 vertical meters or something from the bottom. Steep pitches like 35%, maybe a little bit more at some points. It's been good. All right, let's keep going. We're going to keep going around the loop, and then big drop from here. Then we go up to Yabby Mountain. Let's get running. Oh, but I have to be careful on this descent. That fog has condensed on the leaves of the trees and has fallen here in the shadow of the mountain. And it's very wet. Oh, it's actually a rainforest section. Wow, that's beautiful. Unexpected. It's very muddy. Makes me think of leeches. Wow, this is spectacular. So there is a KOM on this descent, but it would be a really treacherous one to try and take. The surface is very loose, and then you've kind of got these chunks of, is it granite or maybe just sandstone, but slippery rocks with loose dirt on the top. that would be dangerous. There we go, a bit more flow on the trail now. It's drier. That was a nice section. Swing you around and let you have a look at the view for a second. There is no view. Oh, it's amazing. Tell you what though, it's nice to be running in the cool again after 2 months running in Central Australia with the heat and dryness, and Northern Australia with the heat and the humidity. To be back here on the east coast where it's cool is fantastic. So I quickly mentioned my shoes. This is not a shout out because I'm not sponsored, but I do get this question a bit. I'm running with Innov 8 INNOV, then number 8, Innovate, INOV, sorry, figure 8, Innov 8. I'm running in the 235 Trail Runners series. We've got fantastic tread for this kind of terrain. They're very super light. There's only like half a centimetre of padding at the heel and less at the bridge and at the toe. So a good trail runner shoe, almost a bare running shoe, you know, with great tread. I know there's different schools of thought around bare running versus, you know, ultra cushioned. For me personally, on the trail, I really want a low rise sole, because obviously the more you rise, any variations in the trail, any undulations and stuff, rocks, like, are exacerbated by that extra rise. So I really love my Innovates. There they are, red 235s. I actually had my first pair of 235s, bright blue, loved them, wore them out, went back to get some more, and they changed the model. They didn't sell them anymore, so I had to buy this pair and a dark blue pair online from New Zealand, have them shipped over. They were literally the last ones I could find anywhere. And these shoes have done, I don't know, 1,500 Ks I reckon, and they're still going strong. I should be able to get another 500 or 1,000 out of them, I reckon, maybe more. They don't, because they're so minimalist, there's fewer parts that can fail. How are you liking this trail? Hey, hit me up in the comments. It's beautiful, isn't it? Nothing gives me more pleasure than sharing this run with you, other than doing the run itself, of course. There we go. That's section 1 done. And here we're going to come out at the bottom of Yabby Mountain. It's going to go straight up the side. Oh, God, it's nice just to stride out. Holy moly. After you've had your stride so short for so long, with the climb and the descent. Perfect. Slight downhill, able to stride it out. Like release at the hips, your glutes. You're like let that flow and unlock those hips. Oh, there's Yabby. Oh shit, still got a long way to go. Down across this valley. The course record on this loop, which includes from the car park, Mount Baldy car park, up Mount Baldy, around here, up Yabby Mountain, which I'm not going to do today, and then back down to the Mount Baldy car park. I think it's like 56 minutes. There it is. There's the Yabby Mountain turn off. See episode 22 if you want to see Yabby Mountain. The Widowmaker.
yeah, 56 minutes for that loop, which is pretty strong. For the entire loop is good. Obviously you're slow going up Mount Baldy and up Yabby, but then you can be pretty fast going down this stuff.
Hey, if you're enjoying this, please hit the like button and remember to subscribe to Running Australia. It helps me keep creating more running videos for you. Happy running, thanks.
All right, we're back on. My GoPro battery went flat there. So I've just done a loop down around through the Mount Baldy car park, around to the Yabby Mountain car park, and I'm just heading back to camp now. These GoPros really are amazing in terms of their stabilization, but obviously that stabilization uses tons of battery because the battery life is shit. Then again, they're such small devices, powerful stabilization. Probably shouldn't complain too much, but you definitely need multiples. Hey, the full run is in the link below, link to the run on Strava, so check that out too. One of the amazing things to do here in Atherton, one of the only things to do outside mountain biking and running, is going to the Crystal Caves. Crystal Caves have been around since 1983. It's a shop that sells like geodes and crystals, which is definitely not my thing. However, they've also got this museum with these amazing crystals and rock formations, geodes from all over the world. You know, China, Peru, Australia, Mexico, you name it, USA. And it's really absolutely mind-boggling. I'll drop in some footage here of the Crystal Caves. It's a little bit more interesting to look at than me struggling up this last slope. Yabby Mountain car park is that way. We're going to the Mount Baldy car park to finish off the loop. I'm also curious just to see how I do against some of the loop KOMs. I mean, if you've been seeing this, I've been going slow. There's no way getting anywhere near the KOM, but it's always interesting to finish the loop. That's it, we're done. Mount Baldy car park. Well, there we go. Finished Mount Baldy and everything. Great run. Check it out on Strava, details down below, and I'll see you next time on Running Australia. Until then, run happy. Have a great day.